because I was starving and had a huge headache, and wanted to go to sleep. Surprise, surprise! I only took a nap for like an hour, and I had to go prep.
Yay.
But yeah. Anyways, my hay fever issues aside, first watch is Abigail and Varric, all the rest of you chill in your dark corner, like edgy rogues at the bar. They talk about stuff. I'm not sure if any of you guys are awake for it though, so c'est la vie.
Probably
Eventually,
I missed you shit.
Rose, you're woken up by Varric. Just hey. And with that, Lorelai's extra 11 HP is gone.
No.
The Hero's Feast HP is gone, but she does get her Siren Will back, so that's pretty sweet.
So it'd be 50. So the funny thing is, without the bonus HP, my max HP drops down to exactly what my current HP was. That's a fun little coincidence.
Oh, there you go, works out.
Hey.
Recover half of your hit dice rounded down on after completing a long rest.
So it'd be...
So you guys should get 3 back.
Yeah.
Varric gets all of his vitality pool back, so that's pretty fucking sweet.
Let's see. Oh, I get this. I get that, which would be fighter level plus N, so 8. Not 88.
So yeah. Rose, you're awoken for a second watch.
Hello, hi.
It sort of hurts your eyes as you had to look outside to keep watch because of how dark it is in here, or how dark it was just prior. Don't get me wrong, the dark, like the barn has some darkness in it just because shadows inside buildings, how do they work? But yeah, it does sort of strain your eyes to be constantly staring at sunlight, just like being outside in California and heat and, you know, and there's like white top and you had to look at it. It's also a similar deal for snowblindness.
Yeah, you're basically just squinting constantly, or you have sunglasses. Unfortunately, we're not Jesse.
Yeah, I was about to say this would be Jesse's favorite terrain. Sunny day, Jesse's favorite terrain. Vacation, Jesse's favorite terrain.
Yeah.
I just thought of a bad joke.
What?
Your bed tomorrow morning, my favorite terrain.
Hey.
Goddamn.
Fucking use that to get Lena. Anyways.
Maybe. I'm gonna use that in the other campaign where Jesse. I'm gonna tweet Jesse in your guys' game and in that game to keep them consistent with one another because I want to juggle 2 different personality types with Jesse.
Fair.
College of Whispers, Jesse. Let's go. I might actually. I don't know yet. But yeah, so you're on watch. Roll perception.
Can she also keep an eye out to see if, like, I don't know, a magical tic-tac-toe game just appeared somewhere? 9.
Nah. No creature. Well, when you see creatures, you keep seeing the sheep and the cows and the piggies.
The only one I'm concerned about is chicken coming back for vengeance.
Nah, there's no giant chicken that tries to rotisserie you guys like the Hobbit. Which was a shit rotisserie, by the way. That's so uneven.
They were pretty stupid, so.
Yeah, but he claimed to be a good chef. Fucking idiot.
Yeah, amongst a bunch of morons, yeah, you're gonna be a great chef if you can make, like, dirt.
Cooking is a wisdom-based skill, not intelligence. Anyway, though. So, yeah, you keep an eye out. You don't see any magical tic-tac-toe games. You see the farmland just, you know, sweep as the wind blows across them. I don't live in fucking Montana, so I don't know how to best describe that. But if I was from Montana, I could talk to you about the beauty of that for hours. Because there's nothing else to do in Montana.
Rose seems weirdly melancholy. Not that anyone's awake, but. Hey, carrot.
We shut that up his ass or something? Come on, Pippin. I don't know if that's Pippin or not. I can never differentiate between the 2 fuckers. Anyways, though. Yeah, so your watch passes uneventfully.
I go and collect Korik, who I'm assuming is also having a watch with Lorelai.
Correct. You wake up Korik and Lorelai. Lorelai sits at sits on the window itself, like her feet kicked off and outside of it. This truly is like a magical experience for her.
It's literally.
And it's a bit weird to consider that this is her first interaction with being on the surface in like an inland area of the surfaces, whatever. She keeps staring at the cows. my God, as Ruhan can Ruhan talk to cows?
Oh my god. I feel like that's racist.
I
Like,
mean,
oh,
yeah,
because he's half bull, he can
deeply
talk to
speak
cows.
infernal. There's a lot of different types of devils. Why is it kind of fucking? Why do they
Yeah,
all speak
because of
the
a
same language?
sentient being. That's a fucking cow. You're saying he's as stupid as a
Hey,
cow.
hey, Druidic is a thing. They could talk to animals. Shut up.
can talk to
Actually,
plants
yes,
and
I do
shit,
speak
too.
moo.
Also, here's
I
the thing.
do
Here's the
speak
thing.
moo.
Lorelai can speak to fish. Remember that. She can speak to anything with a swimming speed.
Why? That's a weird
Aquatic
qualification, but you know what? Sure. It's just a
elf.
swimming speed thing throughout. Anyhow.
Where is it? Where is it? I'm finding it right now. I'm gonna fucking.
We just fucking give
Boom.
a troll a swim speed.
Boom.
And
That's
suddenly
what the
she can talk to
fucking.
him.
That's what the racial trait is.
Ah, so she's Aquaman.
Basically.
She even has a
Except
fucking
she's
trident. What up?
Except she's not as pretty as Jason Momoa.
I mean, fair. It's hard to hit that.
I mean, that would be very difficult.
Yeah. It's like when he sneaks up on Henry Cavill at the Superman premiere. Anyways,
Precious.
so yeah. Cork, roll me perception. Well, I do the same for Lorelai. Here's the thing, Lorelai's not in her favorite terrain anymore.
Ah, shit, you right.
Yeah, collectively, you guys see nothing. She's still, ever since that, I was gonna say afternoon incident, but it's always afternoon incidents around here. Ever
But
since
early
like when you
afternoon.
guys first brought it up before, like that mood of melancholy, like that like sort of quiet sadness behind the smile. She's had that the whole time, and it's still here. She's looking out, like leaned against the windowsill of this barn.
I'll lean against the wall next to her and I look out the window. On the other, like, looking, what's the word? If she's looking left, I would be looking right out of the window. That's,
Yeah.
and I'll ask, something is clearly on your mind.
She looks at you as if like noticing your presence for the first time. It's nothing. She like leans back, her head back on the windowsill.
You sure?
I'm still thinking about it.
Nod at that and look out the window and I say, oh, it certainly feels a lot like being on the surface. Though I wish I could have seen the night sky. I do miss the stars.
She nods at that. I love the night. Underwater, things start glowing. Entrancing.
It certainly is. As in, I'm not thinking about water.
Is this what you felt like when you first came underwater?
I suppose it is, yeah.
She like brushes her hair aside. I feel a bit bad, even more bad now that I called you out on it. Especially if I'm acting like this right now. Ruhan to sleep. You should.
He means well, I'm sure. Don't let it bother you too much. I mean, it's in the past.
It feels so long ago.
It does. That's the crazy bit. It's been what? A couple of days? A week?
Only a couple of days.
And they're already planning a spring wedding.
Or summer.
Hmm.
To be honest, I'm not sure if I'll ever go to the surface. Especially not after this stun we pulled.
Sure will be. Well, yeah,
I'm not sure if my
little pickle.
father would disagree with that.
Well, I think that when we return successful with your friend, the whole lot of us will have a very compelling reason to go see some surface. Not to mention that I think he'll just be so overjoyed to see that you returned safe and sound. Kaladin, he was not the type to get angry unless he was deeply concerned. And in some ways, your father reminds me a lot of him. They have certain qualities, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I do. To be honest, I don't think I've ever seen him so angry. That's why I'm still concerned about how he's going to react when we get back. What do you think's in that tower?
I don't know, and that scares me a lot.
I suppose we'll just have to go see.
True. I gesture at the animals, the fields, the hot summer day. This was probably the last thing I expected.
Yeah, me too.
I'm unnerved. I don't rattle easily, but I am officially rattled by all this. I don't know, it's too inviting. It's too calm, peaceful. I don't trust it.
You sound like Abigail.
Yeah.
Well, even if it's not real, I still like it.
See, that's another interesting point. Experience is whether, well, regardless what causes the experience, is what makes us us, right? So, magic, real surface, what's the difference? If it walks like a duck, quacks like a duck, it's probably a chicken.
Well, I guess we ate some ducks then.
Yeah. Rotisserie duck.
That's probably a thing, right?
Sure it is. If not, we'll make it one. How about that?
I suppose I have to find some ducks then.
Nod sagely.
She leans out the window and looks more around at the edges of vision. Maybe there's some ducks in that tower.
One way to find out.
And thus, you guys' watch continues, but passes uneventfully.
Yeah.
Thus, you guys go wake up last to watch.
Thea.
Mm-hmm.
You're woken up. Still bright out, so careful with your eyes.
Yeah, okay. Anything catch your eye out there, or is it all still pretty quiet?
Shakes her head.
Okay, let's pray to God it stays like that on my watch.
God's
You-
willing.
You go on
What?
your watch.
No, it was God's willing.
God's willing. Tango's cute as fuck right now. He's meowing at me. Fuck yeah. Make me a perception roll. No, not
Okay.
you, Tango. You want to roll perception roll, Tango? I don't have dice on there.
Ooh,
Feels nice to that plus 11, huh?
it does, it does.
Expertise is a hell of a thing, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
24. I was about to say 21. That was the wrong number.
Daytown?
Although it is a good movie. 24. You look around. Nothing happens outside. Your eyes keep getting drawn to the tower. Not because of any magical influence, but more just because it's just flat land, maybe a windmill which goes up a story and a half, maybe, and then big ass 4-story tower. It reminds you of like stories of like a wizard's tower out in the middle of like or outside of town. You know, it really does capture that fantasy element, which I know it was weird to say fantasy element in a fucking fantasy game. Don't at me.
Rapunzel.
You do hear something down below though. The sound of something scratching on wood. Like something just chipping into the.
Does that sound like the inside of the barn or the outside?
Inside.
Oh joy. Can I take a quick peek down the stairs then?
You look down the stairs, you don't see anything.
Okay.
You keep hearing the like something scratching.
Can I try and follow the sound then to see where it's coming from?
You go down the stairs. The sound's coming from the other side of the barn door to be exact. So if imagine watch is on this side, on the left side there. So the sound is coming from the right side.
Okay, and it's coming from the inside, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
As you get closer, it stops. You look around at where you figure this 24 perception, where you figure the sound was originating from, and you see something that wasn't there before. Scratched, carved into one of the doorposts, into the doorway of the big barn gate. It looks like.
Just says "Get out."
Now that would be a good horror movie thing. No, it's more like this.
Oh, Hangman.
Oh, well, that's mildly concerning.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Is it bad that the first words that come to my mind are curse words?
Yes.
Damn. Oh, that was one of them.
Damn.
Alright.
Fuck. Dick. Cock. Ball.
Shit. Crap. There was a lot of four-letter... Anyways.
Curse words are simple.
Play. That's...
Play, yeah.
Dead.
Okay.
Actually, that was
Okay.
the solution to one puzzle.
Fun stuff. Alright, well, can I see any footprints around, anything that signifies somebody's been there?
Roll survival. Tracking. Fresh Prince of Bel Air.
I was just thinking that.
There's no Will Smith around, sorry. There's no Prince or Prince.
There's a princess, but I don't
Alright.
think that helps.
So, okay.
Fresh
so
Prince the Derelict.
Alright, well, we've been asleep for like, what,
4 watches, that brings down the amount of hours per watch to 2.5, 3. I'm just gonna say 3 because it's easier. So everyone's been asleep for 9 hours. Enough for a long rest.
yeah, okay. Would I have had enough time to quickly, swap out some of my
Yeah.
spells? Yeah, okay, cool.
No, here's the thing. Like, you're done with the long rest. Like, you've been done. Not because you're an
Okay.
elf, but because of, like... It's not like you're going back to sleep after this watch. Once, like,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
watch, you're just awake. So you're already benefiting from the benefits of long rest.
Okay, well, in that case,
What spells are you preparing with your custom spell list?
okay, so Fog Cloud and Misty Step.
Ooh, okay. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. I like that. Because if you go Misty Step into a fog cloud, it looks as if you disappear, technically.
Oh yeah, I can pull the magic out.
Ooh. Oh yeah, so you have those prepared. Gotcha.
Yep. Okay, so I'm probably just gonna, if we've all had like a long rest, I'm gonna call it early.
You guys have this benefit from the benefits of long rest. At this point, you're sleeping in because there's no sense of time.
Mhm.
And also because you're all fucking exhausted.
Yeah, okay, so I'm just gonna sort of shake everyone awake.
So you go back upstairs and just begin shaking one by one.
Mhm.
Bruhan wakes up. Is there something wrong?
Of sorts, yeah. We've had a visitor. I would say late night visitor, but you know, constant daytime. Would you all like to follow me to a fun little
Just say
thing?
game.
Yes. Yeah.
Alright, let's get going. Get this started early at least.
Put on your armor first.
Yeah, that's a bit
Yeah, that feels about right.
So Garth is out of
So
predicament.
somebody's left us a nice little game of hangman on the door, and I
Oh,
can't see
lovely.
any sign of.
Before we do this, I want to say, depending on how malevolent whatever child is in charge of this, Hangman might actually hang one of us.
That is what I'm worried about.
If we're going on
just
fairy
rubs her
tale
throat.
logic. Lorelai rubs her gills. We would have hangings underwater. What's that? Okay,
That's the question.
I mean, you might find out very soon. So
Lorelai like crosses her arms and leans into this. So this is what is this? It's a game, but a game of what?
You have to guess the letters to get the word. Once you get the word, you win.
And
If you don't get the word before whoever's in control of the game that knows the word draws a little person on the rope part here, then you lose.
yeah, every wrong answer you get a new body part.
Yeah. So we have
Oh.
1, 2, 3.
Who wants to go first?
I
Should we start with
do
vowels?
not want to play this at all. I think we should perhaps, look at the tower instead for now.
Okay.
I imagine it'd also be probably rude to just leave something like this.
I don't know. I'm worried we're not going to be given much of a choice but to play the game.
I'm
Probably.
feeling both fear and
Abigail
both
opens
the
the door.
angry, sort of like, are you fucking shitting me stare right now?
Abigail goes to open the barn door that this is close to. I don't recall these doors having locks. They didn't. And we want to jump out the window.
I glance out the window to just see what's outside's like.
You know, it's a sunny, beautiful day, Rose. Just another sunny, beautiful day.
Are we like 1,000 feet
It's
in the
Mr.
air?
Rogers' neighborhood.
So
I
you
just-
can like stick your hand through it at least.
You first.
I was gonna say she goes with her non-dominant
Who
hand,
goes
but
up to the window?
yeah.
Who goes up to the window?
Rose will go and
forgot
check the
what-
window because might as well.
See the
You go?
chickens, the cows, the piggies. Who puts her hand out the window?
I put like a like a dagger out the window. Actually, no. I'll do an
Oh.
arrow because I don't know if I have a dagger.
Nothing happens to the arrow.
I like try to like tap on the glass if that makes sense. Like if there was glass.
There's no glass. There's like
Yeah,
open
but-
windows.
What I'm saying is like if there was like a glass pane in the middle or something, she like tries to like mimic that motion to see.
No,
if
there's
it's-
no glass at all. Like these are open windows. Like the ones you jump through in Hunt Showdown.
Yeah,
Like when we fight in those barns, there's no windows. It's just a window way.
it's relevant. She puts her hand to the thing.
You take 2d8 fire damage, which is half because you're resistant.
Haha.
So it's fitting that you're the one that did it. Take 4 points of fire damage. As
Okay,
the
that's
sun
fine.
roasts your hand in a similar manner as a rotisserie chicken. Except less even. So thus it's not a good rotisserie. Also it's not rotate, so it's not rotisserie.
Yeah. So who wants to guess the first letter? I would say start with a vowel.
Yeah, well, worst bloody hells. Fucking.
I'm pretty sure we're not in Hells. They don't usually tend to be this cheery, I would imagine.
Yeah, so that's similar to what I'm imagining the barn is, except not as tall. And also there's no like side
Probably.
windows there. It's just it's that big window, the one you use to bring cargo.
Yeah. And I'm imagining not, decrepit.
Yeah. I remember
Okay.
this barn. I remember this barn. I killed people through the fucking holes in the side. Remember that barn?
I'm pretty sure I tried to climb up the side of it and got shot in the back of the head.
Not surprising.
Yeah.
Most getting shot in the back of the head's a common thing. Hunch out why I don't play it anymore. Also because fucking slow shit. Anyway, so yeah. So who wants to get the first letter? I will say, game for game. I will draw a full person, and then I will roll a dice to see which one of you is the one being hung. And then after that, I add additional traits, like, I don't know, special ears, a bird, a tail, horn, I'm just saying.
I'm going to
A
guess
helmet.
the letter
In the
A.
case of Eric.
I'm gonna guess the letter A because everyone's very hesitant to start.
Yeah, so where do we... What, do we just...
A.
Yeah, she just says it out loud.
A.
Okay. We're 25% of the way there. Now, the question is...
Yeah.
it's not going to be dead
I'm
again,
going
is
to
it?
guess the letter Y.
Why?
At the end?
Why? But what? Okay.
Yeah, I think Fred's original guess was
Mm-hmm.
it could be prey instead of play. No.
What if we put P at the
What?
beginning?
By that logic, Rose, P.
Oh, yeah.
Haha! Looks at Varric, waiting.
What the fuck are you looking at me for? I'm not saying it.
Guess it. Damn it!
Hey! Yay!
Okay.
Okay. So
The
that's
door,
one.
both barn doors simultaneously just are cracked open ajar. And let the games begin.
Rose sticks her hand through again just to 100% make sure it's not going to roast everyone.
You are not roasted.
Cool. Does not like that sound.
Alright, well, shall we
Everyone
dive
else is
back into
roasted.
it?
Ah, sucks for y'all.
Shall we go investigate the tower?
Nod.
Yep.
I want to check one thing real quick. She goes to go check out her tic-tac-toe game. See if it's still there.
Ah, yes, the game. The game.
Like a fucking invitation.
I mean, like, I only have one choice here, so bottom middle.
Yeah, but how do you think the kind of kid will react if she loses?
This is bad.
As you guys are talking about this, you see it get drawn into the dirt.
I put an X on
That was
that
spooky.
side.
Oh, you've blocked all our wins, we're gonna die.
It's at least a neutral. And
I
bottom.
don't know, man.
Watch as she
Bratty
puts a
kids are
circle in
something
the
else
bottom left, but further off the board.
I was anticipating you were just gonna put it there. Do you actually finish the game, or do you just walk away?
I finished that game. And then it's
Okay.
like, well, nothing malicious. Nobody won or lost. And I'm good. Alright, let's go check out the tower. What's up here? Hey, it's Kitty.
A kitty.
Oh no, that's what actually gets drawn. I'm not drawing that as a joke.
I figured.
Okay.
A cat's game. Well, let's go play another one then.
Yep.
My
Okay.
my years of being Asian have finally paid off. All Asians know how to draw chibi stuff to some degree, shape, or form just due to exposure.
It's like how you just know karate, right? That's totally how that works.
No, it's Kung Fu,
Garth.
racist.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Come on.
My
Or
bad.
Kung F-U.
Haha.
Or Gun Fu. Gun Fu.
That's John Wick.
Listen, just Jackie Chan is my uncle, said every Chinese person out there. Alright, so you guys go to the tower. Alright. It does have a open doorway, like a upside down U. It does have wooden doors, which are just open, solid oak wooden doors, brass or gilded handles of some sort. There is a door, a singular archway, rather, similar to this one, so that's upside down U shape, on the other side. This one is a double door, that one's a single door. You guys see this as you guys are on the approach, walking through a field of flowers, saying bye-bye to the farm animals, I don't know. Yeah, crossing this field of flowers, going to this patch where this tower suddenly apparated. You guys, before you guys step inside, you guys look inside, and you guys see a bunch of statues. It's like Avatar: Last Airbender, the episode where Aang finds out he's the last Airbender, aka episode 3.
Mm-hmm.
So, Southern Air Temple. Inside. But yeah, so these statues, like, just sort of... Okay, this is not a good picture of what I was interpreting for it, because there's nothing at the bottom. There's nothing at the bottom, this bottom area.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But you see that in the background there's like just like tiers, and there's just a bunch of people, like statues of people. Similar deal here. There is statues at the foot, like the bottommost tier, which is the ground floor, but it's not like occupying the center space of this tower. You guys see inside there's a bunch of statues that just sort of circle and spiral up and up and up each tier, each floor of this tower. It alternates between two different archetypes, as far as you can tell. One which is dressed in armor, and one which is dressed in peasant's clothing. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, so they do spiral up and up and up, like that.
Ominous.
Yeah, I see on the door across the way, there's something on it. Roll perception. I'm assuming you guys are doing this before I enter the room due to paranoia.
All of us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here I go, getting a 2. Damn, son.
30.
Whoa.
You can get 31 on that roll.
30. The DC's only 12. Call it. Jesus, chill out.
Jesus, that's like one of a nat as well.
It's not even at 20. Yeah, you could get 31 eventually. Damn, chill, girl. All right, now get observant.
Oh Christ, yeah.
Another
that's
plus
taking a
5.
minute.
Anyways, so all of you see that on the door on the other side there are 4 panels.